Ladies and gentlemen, man, I haven't done this in a hot minute. Today I have a hoodie on. Just ignore it, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to wear my old hoodie, so I am. I don't know what to say. Um, today, today I wanted to talk to you guys about my take on Madden 24. Now, it's coming up soon. I'm excited to make a new series on it. We all know what series that's gonna probably be, but I want to tell you why I'm excited. Because most people aren't really excited about playing this game, or really every year no one's excited. So I thought I might as well give you a take that's a little bit different, you know, just a little bit different from other people's takes. Well, hopefully, I don't know, but I have a different opinion on it. So yeah, now I might as well, jump into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about is one. Let's start with gameplay. Now, I feel like each year gameplay does improve. I'm not a big, I need blocking to be perfect, DBs to lock down every second, wide receivers to break ankles every second. Like, that's not gonna work like that. My take on it though is that the gameplay looks better this year. Now, I was a little bit skeptical at first. When I saw the gameplay from, Madden 23 to Madden 24 standpoint, it looked weird. But, new people in uniforms, everything, it just adds a little bit to that. And seeing that, the gameplay deep dive with two people, actually playing the game, I think we all already saw that. It made me change my thought a little bit. Maybe meta, to find a meta in this game, I think is going to be a little bit difficult because, you have every 3 plays a guy is coming at you and knowing exactly what you're doing, even if you run the most dumb defense possible. So it gives every player a real shot on defense, I feel like, so no one could repeat, right? Obviously skill comes involved and you have to think of more plays, so it helps gameplay wise because now you don't have to deal with just a bunch of people who run the same play. They actually have to have a playbook in mind. I choose this playbook because I want to run the same play every 2 seconds. No, right? They have to actually think now. So that's a big win, especially coming from a mediocre player like myself. I would love to not get HP stretched on every single play. The only reason I mention that is because I have a vivid memory of getting HP stretched on every play. And I took massive L's. I still couldn't find out how to fix it. So yeah, it's probably my take on that. Let's move on to, for instance, one of my topics, AI enhancements. Now, I'm not going to go over every single thing in this video because I grabbed what I liked from it and I put into this video. I don't want to deep dive on something in my video that I don't even have the biggest clue on to give an opinion on. I don't want to give a weak opinion. I want to give a strong opinion about how I feel. So yeah, first is AI enhancements. I can't speak English today. Smarter AI. Now, for some of you, this doesn't really matter. You're an Ultimate Team player. You play head-to-head all the time. You were a tryhard. I get that, 100%. But I'm a guy who usually goes in the franchise randomly and just wants to play some AI and maybe do a small franchise by himself or on YouTube. Whatever. This helps out a lot because I remember doing a series, Ravens Fantasy Franchise. Yeah, I named it that. It was a little bit weak, I know. I did that, and what happened was I was dominating. I had it on I had it on all Madden competitive, and I got to a good point where I'm just destroying the teams, 48-7 or something like that. And it just made it not fun anymore. It made it unenjoyable. But now there's smart AI. So if you're a guy who really wants a challenge but doesn't have people to play with, or doesn't really want to play with random people, or just don't have friends, I'm trolling. But basically this helps out a lot in my opinion. I'm excited with the new QB AI because I want to actually get really challenged on defense. I want to be throwing 50, I want my defense to fail every play if necessary for me to get better at the game. Because honestly, CPU actually helped me get better at the game, believe it or not. Like, that obviously does, but you know what I mean. Okay, next thing, and this is a big one. I wanted to mention crossplay really quick. Now, I haven't seen people mention this recently because it's already a, forgotten topic. Everyone knows this. The reason why I feel like crossplay is such a big thing, and I would be excited, is that, dude, I've had friends that play on PS4, PS5, or I don't think I've had a PC Madden friend, but I've definitely had PS4, PS5 people. And it's a struggle to not play with them. Like, it's tough because you know that they love the game that you love, but you can't even play with them. Crossplay is such a huge addition. Like, you just gotta appreciate it for what it is. A lot of people, like, mention and, like, oh, this is cool, and then, go over it, but, like, genuinely, it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm happy they have crossplay. I'm probably not going to use it to my fullest because I probably am going to do a lot of solo stuff, but if I were on a different console and I have friends that play Madden on different consoles, I would be excited. Like, I would be ready. I would want to play Madden 24. Like, plus, like, you can even forget about all the stuff that's going to be in Madden 24. Just that. Like, that means the world to you because, I would want it. I would be excited. I get to do franchise with my homies. Like, that's amazing. So, next point. I think we go into, before franchise, I want to go into Return of Superstar. Now, my career mode, basically in Madden, is always been controversial. Some people like it. I think it's okay, but some people really hate it, and I get that. Superstar is more of a better experience, because from what I know, I'm not an OG Madden player. When it comes to OG, I've played Madden 15 and above. I've actually played Madden 25 before, but Madden 15 and above. That was my childhood, especially like Madden 16. Definitely my childhood moment. But Superstar, from the way it looks, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a fun time, and honestly, it's better than Face of Franchise. You'd rather go, like, what would you pick? If you saw Face of Franchise and Superstar right next to each other, you'd do Superstar. I feel like every Madden player would, or at least OG Madden player would. To be honest, Face of Franchise sort of hit a low last year, to be fair. I feel like they can only go up from here. So, my career Madden players, or Superstar players, or Face of Franchise players, I would be excited because I feel like it's just going to be better this year. I know that for sure. Franchise. There is so much to franchise this year, and it bums me out because I really want to do franchise this year, except I'm going to be doing more, no money spent stuff, as some of you guys know. Also, my hair is, like, really in my face today. I don't understand. My hair is, like, corrupt. Franchise. Now, first thing is minigames. I feel like minigames is overall a great addition. It really helps you, like, learn the game to your fullest, and really, like, it just helps you and gives you XP. It's like weekly training, like when you're doing weekly training with a, Superstar Face of Franchise character. But, like, you can do way more. Like, you can do fun mini games that, like, people love, One thing I wanted to mention before I get into the rest of this as well. Yes, EA is adding a lot of old stuff. My, response to that, because I know people are giving criticism, and I think my best response to that, I get it. I know. It's tough. But it's like, what I'm hoping, and again, I could be wrong, and this is just my opinion. Like, really, this video has been my opinion, but I'm trying to, give you the best opinion I can. And to be fair, my response to, like, oh, well, they're just bringing back old things. Yeah, but it's just going to look better. It's going to be cleaner. They may add more mini games than you expect. Something like that. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not the biggest minigame guy. I'm not the biggest Face of Franchise guy. But I will give you a decent take on that. I feel like I would be excited no matter what here, because minigames are back, plus it's just better quality, I feel like. And yeah. Now, before I go into the rest, as I just mentioned before, it's a little bit weird for me taking EA's side on this one. I'm sort of, when I look at myself, I feel like I'm just preaching EA right now, which is not what I'm preaching. Like, I'm trying to give you a reason why I'm excited, personally, because, like, there's a lot of hype for this game, because EA's actually making the changes that we've been wanting for so long. And some changes haven't been made, which is tough, but they've made a lot of more changes than I expected. That's why I'm excited. Next thing for franchise, relocation. I'm very excited. You can now relocate instantly, and you can have more teams and more locations. That is why I'm excited about franchise mostly. The thing is, I've always wanted to do relocation stuff. I always see on YouTube some guy doing a franchise thing with 32 relocated teams in Madden. I always think that stuff is cool. But then I wonder, like that just takes a full season. Like, when you relocate, you have to play the whole season. When you relocate, most players just want to relocate. They don't want to wait a whole season to play with the same colors and not do anything about it. So I really appreciate that. And new unis, new everything. Like, it's going to be amazing playing franchise this year, especially because, like, now, for instance, you can turn Bears into whatever immediately and just forget about it. Like, use the rosters that year, which is amazing. I think it's a great addition or great thing to work on. I appreciate that. More trade slots. Some I've also wanted. I think I wanted it. I first wanted it when the Russell Wilson trade happened. As you can see, I'm a Seahawks fan, and you know exactly why. I wanted to recreate the Russell Wilson trade with picks. Yeah. People had the rosters already, but they didn't have the picks, and I wanted to see if I can get the picks on that team. But the trade just wouldn't happen the way I wanted to, because, well, to be fair, you have 3 slots. But this year, we got 6. We can make those big blockbuster deals that actually happen in the league, like the Russell Wilson trade, like the Aaron Rodgers trade, right? Even you can do a throwback and do the Herschel Walker trade, if anyone remembers what that is. You know, the Vikings-Cowboys trade for Herschel Walker. Like, even that. And another thing I wanted to say is contracts. I'm very happy for contracts as well, because you can restructure, so you can fix your cap room to get it to a point where you're, like, it's even the player's contract. Like, if you're trading, and let's say you're like $500K, like, over their, like, salary cap, where you just can't trade to the other team, even though it's a really good deal looking for you. You can restructure that guy's contract, make it lower, you know, even if he's unhappy or not. Well, actually, they have to agree to it, but, like, you know what I mean. Restructure it. You're going to cap, you can pull off this trade, and you sort of, you know, hit the other team with a, you know, take that and just sort of take their guys. Except, like, obviously, online leagues and stuff. I'm talking CPU-wise. And fifth-year options in your contract window. I always hated to get the pop-up, the text pop-up of, like, oh, this guy, do you want a 5th-year contract? He sucks, by the way. Do you want a 5th-year contract? Like, they always say the player sucks for no reason. Like, dude can have an MVP caliber season, and he will say, oh, this guy barely played. Like, what? I don't get that. I'm just happy they put it in the contract thing, so now we can, like, really, like, look at it from that standpoint. I like it like that. And that's my take on that. Madden Ultimate Team. One of the big things I wanted to mention. And probably the last thing I'm going to mention here, because it's been a fat video. Build your dream of NFL stars and legends. Progress with the field pass and keep upgrading. I'm excited for Ultimate Team this year for one reason and one reason only. Everything resets. No one knows what's going to happen. No one knows the money-making method. No one knows what you should do with your points immediately. Obviously, some of that stuff is going to be answered day one, but it's just fun to be excited for it, because high score's an 88. No more 99 stuff. That's a really, like, when you do series and you do Ultimate Team around 99s, some people are happy. Some people like that. I prefer it to be a very, like, early start. Like, 88s are the highest. I know what I want. Like, I have a goal. I just need to keep working at it. Like, play solo battles. Play competitive pass. Play MUT champs. Like, do all of this stuff every single, like, day and put in the work. Like, at the very start, too. And that's where most of the content's made. That's probably where I'll be making content. And I'm making content right now before the game starts. I'm excited for Ultimate Team this year because it's just new stuff, really. Every Ultimate Team year is exciting because there's so much to offer. So much that can happen. So many great moments. Like, think about it. You could have the craziest online head-to-head moment in your life during this season of Ultimate Team. You could have the craziest pull of your life this season of Ultimate Team. Packs, everything. I love Ultimate Team with passion. I think a lot of people like that are close around me know that. I love Ultimate Team. And yeah, I mean, that's why I'm excited for Madden 24. I feel like this year there's so much to offer than last year. Last year I was even more excited because it actually looked better and more newer gameplay wise, but it wasn't the craziest updates, right? But this year I'm still excited because as long as stuff doesn't mess up, like servers and crashes, and that's one thing I wanted to mention really quick. Last year really did suck because you would do a fantasy draft, for instance, and you would like auto sim it to like CPU, let them do the rest or whatever. It would just kick you out of EA servers. It would kick you out of EA servers when you're even like simming to a new season. Like, it just did that. And it's frustrating, and people would lose sometimes their franchises because they got kicked out of the game because of EA servers. That is my biggest concern. Like, I'm not going to go over negativity-wise and like, oh, I hate this and I hate that. Honestly, I really don't. I actually like what they have to offer. Except Madden ratings. Please make Geno Smith a 99. No, I'm trolling. But besides that, besides me trolling, they genuinely need to fix like the servers. If the servers work this year, there's a potential of Madden actually being loved again. Like, there's actual potential there. And it's sad to say like that Madden can be loved again, but barely anybody loved Madden. Like, that did not sound the greatest. Barely anybody loves Madden. That's how I should phrase it. And it's tough. It's very tough. But you just gotta move on from it. And I'm hoping EA really cracks down on issues, and hopefully servers are up and running and good this year. And then there's no complaints. I mean, really, yeah, people are gonna complain about things they want, but when servers are good, like, we're vibing, right? We're chilling. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of fun this year. I hope I can make a lot of content this year. It's gonna be a crazy fall for me. But yeah, about a 20, 19-minute video. I love to see it, and that's my take. I understand if you disagree. I definitely understand if you disagree, but this is my take. This is why I should be excited, and why some of you should be. This is why some of you should be excited. But if you aren't, I get it. I understand, but it's just a take that I would consider before really giving your thoughts on the game. And I'm not trying to say, oh, you should, believe it's a good game. No. Dude, if you think the game sucks, you can think that. I respect your decision. I respect your thought. But I have a different take. I have a different opinion. We're all humans. We all have our opinions. And that's why I wanted to share it today. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub if you can. I wanted to make this video especially before Madden 24 comes out because I wanted to do something. I'm bored. I wanted to make a video on it. And yeah. Jeez, wow, this was a great video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub if you can, mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Alright guys. Oh jeez, I hit my mic. Jeez. Peace.